Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon Perna. We're doing the Broncos 49ers live watch. Some big games wrapping up right now. Hello, everybody coming into the chat. Hello. Ravens, Chiefs currently tied up right now, which is weird because as Broncos fans, we want the Ravens to lose. So we're rooting for the Chiefs. A Ravens loss helps the Broncos in the playoff seeding a little bit. Dolphins, Patriots, close. Looks like the Patriots might win that one if they can convert another first down or two. So waiting for those games to conclude as this Broncos 49ers game starts. Patrick Mahomes converted a 4th and 9 by throwing a 48-yard pass across his body to Tyreek Hill. So that was nuts. Nick the Geek, $2 super chat. My mom's a 49ers fan, but raised a Vikings fan. Ah, interesting, Nick. Thank you for the super chat. Guess you'll be rooting for your mom's team today? Broncos, of course, have 6 rookies starting, from Lindsay to Sutton to DaeSean Hamilton on offense. On defense, Chubb, Jewell, and Isaac Yiadom, I believe. So we'll see. Also, Vance Joseph versus Kyle Shanahan, the guy all Broncos fans wanted. Will we get resolution to which decision was correct? Let's see here. Oh, the Chiefs. Chiefs got the ball back. I missed it. Was there a turnover in the Ravens game? Holy shit. Chiefs are in field goal range without Kareem Hunt. Spencer Ware has been playing well. Their other running back, Williams. Jack Doherty, $2 super chat. You should have a meetup. That's fair. It's fair. I don't ever leave my house, though, Jack. But maybe during the off season, or maybe I can be organized enough to do that next season. Patriots look like they are going to score a touchdown or kick a field goal at the very least and clinch their division. Which is bullshit. Well, at least Miami kept it close. So the Ravens losing. That's good news. Now the Broncos need to win because looks like the Colts also are going to beat the Texans today. Doesn't help the Broncos. But a lot going on right now as we wait for this Broncos 49ers game to start. Super Bowl party. Interesting. Maybe I could find that at a bar or something, a stream. Nick the Geek. So that means you're rooting for the Broncos. $2 super chat. Nah, 49ers are out of it already. Broncos win. I like your prediction, Nick. Oh, man. I wish the Broncos game was starting at 2:25 today. Can never schedule it appropriately. We've got all these big games concluding, and the Broncos get a 2:05 start time. The 2-10 49ers, huh? Be interesting to see how the Broncos offense plays today without Emmanuel Sanders. I have faith DaeSean Hamilton can pick up production, but the defense without Chris Harris, that's going to be tricky. Eye booger? What are you talking about? I ain't got no eye booger. I don't have an eye booger, man. Why would you say that? A Giant Rock, $1.99 super chat, telling me my eye boogers. Got to get Anthony Patterson. You're the worst, but it makes you the best. $3.99 super chat. Thank you, Anthony. Kickoff underway here. 49ers going to return it. Takes it to the 21-yard line before he's tackled by, I don't know, Tim Patrick. $2 super chat from Ken Braverman. Is that Braverman, like from Parenthood, the show? Please, if you're just joined, thumbs up the video for the live stream. You know YouTube likes that shit. And I'm a beggar, so I'll beg for it all day. All right, 1st and 10 here for the 49ers at their own 22. See how this defense does. Josie Jewell going out wide in coverage there. Nick Mullens, quick throw to Kittle, tackled by Todd Davis. Todd Davis had a great game last week. Nick Mullens, the third-string quarterback in San Francisco, had that big night on Thursday Night Football, playing against the Raiders. Glad you like the DeForest Buckner jokes. Mullens to 84, Bourne. Converts the first down. So, yeah, Roby and Yadam starting corners today. Chiefs game going into overtime. See you later, Boogie Perna. So the Chiefs, they missed their field goal attempt? Shit. Man, I should be watching that. 1st and 10 for the Niners. 32-yard line, handoff. San Francisco's been just as decimated by injuries as the Broncos. Their running back, Matt Breida, out. He was playing great football. If Breida was playing, I think I'd be a little more nervous about today. Chiefs win, coin toss. Got butt chug a beer in here every week. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but you're always asking. 2nd and 9. Pitch out. Left side. Gets a seam, and then he carries Todd Davis for the first down. Wilson Jr. Gets a good block from his fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. Battle of the fullbacks today. Janovich and Juszczyk. I think if you've got that itch in your last name, you're born to be a fullback. 49ers paid a lot of money to get Kyle Juszczyk on the team when Shanahan came over. All right, Mullens. Mullens throws. Got a wide open George Kittle. Looks like he got past Todd Davis there. Big gain for the Niners. George Kittle. That was Todd Davis. That's a mismatch, though. George Kittle's probably the 49ers' best offensive player. I would not want my linebacker covering him. First and 10 for San Francisco. Got a false start there. Gonna blow that shit dead. Oh, back him up 5. Oh, the Jets just put up some points to take the lead in Buffalo. Oh, Patriots only walked away with a field goal, but there's 7 seconds left. Dolphins ain't going to do shit here, or are they? Oh, God. Ryan Tannehill. One last play. Little pitch. Another pitch. Miami going. Oh, shit. He's got to get past Gronkowski. Miami scores a touchdown. Miami scores a game winner. Hail Mary. Against the Patriots. Holy shit, I am glad I turned back for that. A couple pitches to keep that play alive. Holy shit. Sorry I went away from the Broncos game, but that was worth it. Oh, that is huge. 3rd and 10 for the 49ers here. And the passes dropped. Things just keep getting better and better for me today. Oh, my God. I can't believe that happened. 7 seconds left in the Patriots-Dolphins game. Dolphins need a touchdown to win. And they throw a pass. The ball's pitched 2 or 3 times to different players. And they get around the Patriots defense to take it to the house. On a day where Tom Brady threw for 350-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, the Dolphins get a huge win to keep the Patriots from clinching the AFC East. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, man. Oh, man. My fly is down. You are correct. Thanks for pointing that out. Please, you got to thumbs up this video for a FYTB glorious loss. My wife has mixed feelings about that because I woke her up by screaming. Oh, man. That is some good football. I am glad I saw that. You know, I listened to my gut. It said, just check out this Miami game. I know it's unlikely. Black Dynamite, $2 super chat, FYTB, fuck you, Tom Brady. Thank you, Black Dynamite. You are correct. That is Dino Might. Chargers just take a easy 7-0 lead. Keenan Allen doing the weirdest touchdown celebration I've ever seen. Chiefs in field goal territory here in overtime. Ooh, Travis Kelce drops an easy pass. Man, yes. I cannot believe the Dolphins did that. Can't believe it. All right, now I can focus on the Broncos game with just so much joy in my heart. Also, last week, you guys were saying my mic sounded weird, and you were correct. That was the sound of my mic shitting the bed. So I got a new one, a better one, and I hope it sounds better. Oh, I'm in shock. I am in football shock. Third down for the Chiefs. 7 minutes left in overtime there. Buckner. Can't believe Buckner missed the game winner. So if the Chiefs kick a field goal here, the Ravens will get a chance to answer. I sound like a dying angel. 24-24 for the Chiefs. Ravens. Broncos game is 0-0. Waiting for them to return. San Francisco kicked a field goal there. Denver returning the kick. And gets smashed. Langley gets smashed at the 18-yard line. Got Icy Fusion in here moderating, keeping out the spam. Man, that Miami win, though, kind of hurts the Broncos in the playoff race. Puts the Dolphins at 7-6. Tough sledding for the Broncos. 1st and 10 here. Expect a nice handoff to Phillip Lindsay. Nope, gonna throw it. Keenum under pressure, throws down the left sideline, incomplete to Courtland Sutton. Witherspoon, former CU Buff, covering Courtland Sutton there. Not a bad throw by Keenum, actually. I think Sutton kind of gave up on his route to step early. Keeps going there. I think he could have had that over Witherspoon. Keenum, hand off to Lindsay, who makes a move, but then hit for no gain. Ooh, looks like a head-to-head hit there. Don't drop your head like that, Lindsay. The last thing we need is for you to take a shot to the head. Third and 9 for the Broncos. Just past the 20-yard line. 5 receivers set. Lindsay split out wide left. Keenum looking. And incomplete. 3 and out for the Broncos offense to start on the road. Nothing to worry about. Got Brian Vessel in here, moderating as well. Fourth and 9. Wadman back to punt. Wadmania, if you will. What does he do here? That's a good punt. Very good punt. Oh, the ball's dropped. He's tackled, though. He recovers his own ball. But hell of a punt by Wadman. There's a flag on the play, though. Yes. So Wadman basically backs the 49ers up deep, and then there's a holding penalty, so 10 more yards tack on that. I'm going to go back to red zone, see what we got happening. Why are you showing the Packers, Falcons? We know the Packers won. Okay, they're re-showing the 49ers field goal kick, which I missed, so a lot of empty seats at Levi's Stadium right now, not surprisingly. I got Will Keys there, sending me some live coverage, secret shit. Nothing going on red zone. Yeah, I can't believe the Dolphins won either. That was insane. That was insane. Commercial break. Niners up 3-0. Just waiting for this game to resume as we go through another promotion for God Friended Me. I have not watched that show, but it does not look good. So the Chiefs did kick their field goal. They're up 27-24 in overtime. The Ravens have the ball, 2nd and 7. They can score a field goal to tie it. Touchdown wins it for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson rolling, throws deep, very deep. Ooh, nearly picked off. Not an accurate deep ball there. Oh, they got John Elway. Stanford. John Lynch. Stanford football. Ed McCaffrey in there too? Wow. All right, 1st and 10. Niners on their own 14. See if the Broncos can get a defensive stop here. Turnover. Mullens under pressure. Guns it into the ground. The pocket was collapsing all over him. John Lynch and John Elway giving each other a solid bro hug. Richard Sherman, Stanford dude. So much Stanford in the house. All right, 2nd and 10. Broncos defense going to make a play. You got to feel it. Ooh. Nearly picked off there. Flag. Who are they going to call that on? Probably the Broncos defense. Illegal contact. What is it? Defensive holding. Bradley Chubb. You got your edge rusher holding on a passing play. No, he's covering George Kittle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about having Chubb cover Kittle. That seems stupid. Niners hand it off here. Picks up 3 or 4. And then who swung him to the ground? Oh, they're showing the Dolphins replay. To Stills, pitches it out. To Devontae Parker. To Kenyan Drake, who just turns on the afterburners. Oh, gets Gronkowski out of position. Oh, my God, I could watch that a million times. I could watch that a million times. All right, 2nd and 6, San Francisco. Handoff, big hole. Williams picks up the 1st down. Tackled by Josie Jewell. Feel like Kyle Shanahan knows what he wants to do against this Broncos defense. That's my early opinion, my early take. Yes, that Miami win does hurt the Broncos a little bit, but I'll take that pain if it means the Patriots lose. First and 10. Probably another handoff here. Nope. Play action. Chubb coming free. Gets rid of it. Chubb got a hit on Mullens too. Oh, is there a flag late? What is this shit? It's going to be roughing the passer. Nope. Defensive holding on Justin Simmons. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I guess I was holding. You're going to hit him. You got to hit him within that first 5 yards. Six first downs for the 49ers so far. Broncos have 0. Nick Mullens, shotgun, 39-yard line. Little handoff, right side, bounces out, finds the hole, picks up 7-8 yards there. Jeff Wilson. I knew a Jeff Wilson. He was not athletic at all. Oh, who's that Niners that got the purple hair? Who has the purple hair for the 49ers? Jimmy G on the sideline. Looking good. Looking good. 2nd and 2. 49ers approaching midfield. Mullens throws, ball tipped. Pecco, I think, gets a hand on it there. He's doing this. Domata Pecco's doing this, which I think means he tipped the ball. Yeah, that was a great play by Pecco. You need a play like that because it probably would have been a completion. Complete to Kittle for a first down. Ugh. Feel like the 49ers are going to kill the Broncos slowly today. Death by 1,000 cuts or whatever the fuck that saying is. Another handoff. Is that Alfred Morris back? Alfred Morris played in Washington when Kyle Shanahan was there, I believe. Or when Mike Shanahan was there. Mike Shanahan's the one who's used Alfred Morris a lot. The passing game. 2nd and 6 for the Niners. What are they? Just past the 45. Little screen pass. Morris makes a guy miss, and then he is tackled by Pecco Jewell. Cody, 1804, 99 cents super chat. Thank you, Cody. Thank you very much. See if the Broncos can stop the 49ers on 3rd down. RG3. Uh-oh. What'd the Ravens do with RG3? 3rd and 3 here. Mullens back to throw. Incomplete. And he would have been short anyway. Finally, the Broncos get a stop. Oh, Lamar Jackson's down. Lamar Jackson got hurt. RG3 in the game. They're what, at 3rd and 22? 4th and 22 now for the Ravens. That doesn't look good. For the Ravens. For the Broncos, not bad. 49ers punt, and we will get a touchback there as the ball bounces into the end zone. Thank you, Sean, for watching the streams. Don't forget to thumbs the stupid video up. You got to do that. The more thumbs up the video gets, the more YouTube's like, oh, this is a good video, guys. Better make sure more people see it. And then all the people thinking that this is a live stream of the game get pissed off because they get tricked. And it's just me. It's just me talking about the game. Phone is fully charged. Prince of Peoria. A Christmas Moose Miracle. Watch the trailer on Netflix now. The Raiders, they taking a lead on the Steelers? I don't know how. I can't keep track of everything that's happening. Chiefs win. Chiefs win on a defended pass that maybe would have been pass interference. Wonder how serious Lamar Jackson's. So the Chiefs definitely secured, a playoff spot with their victory today. The Patriots' loss helps the Chiefs. The Chiefs' victory over the Ravens helps the Broncos. And now the Broncos just need to beat the 49ers to stay in the race with all the other teams who are now 7-6, which include the Titans, the Colts, the Dolphins, probably somebody else, the Ravens. Jackson is still walking. That'll be interesting. If he's hurt, that means Joe Flacco probably back in the lineup next weekend. Don't know. Raiders or Steelers? Well, if you think the Steelers are just going to go ahead and win the division, then I'll take the Steelers beating the Raiders today. I'll always watch the Raiders lose, just like I would always watch the Chiefs lose, except when they can help the Broncos with the win, which they did. No, the Broncos' playoff shot is slim. They have to win out, and then they need the right combo of teams to keep losing. They're losing their best players. They face a giant uphill battle. But we got to have something to root for, right? DaeSean Hamilton, first catch of the game for a Broncos receiver. Now, coming into the season, I was more excited about DaeSean Hamilton than Courtland Sutton. Maybe stupidly, because Sutton is a beast. But I think once Hamilton gets going, he's going to be one of those reliable third down receivers, a guy who can play in the slot, out of the slot. Excited to watch him play. Pitch out to Lindsay, left side. Lindsay breaks a tackle to pick up the Broncos. First down of the game. The Niners have a 3-0 lead. We got 4 minutes left in this first quarter here. Lindsay makes a nice, drops his head again. That's his second headshot Lindsay's taken today. Getting a little worried about that. Saquon Barkley had a huge day today. I don't think Lindsay will be able to top him for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Barkley might have had over 200 yards of offense. Insane. Broncos false start there. Not called. Ooh, what a catch by Phillip. One-handed. Reels in a kind of a overthrown Keenum pass. Oh. 11-2 for the Chiefs. So the Patriots have lost 4. They're now 2 games behind the Chiefs. Second and 3 for the Broncos. Handoff to Royce Freeman. Nowhere to go. 49ers defensive line is pretty good, too. So maybe why the Broncos are having a little bit of a tough time here getting something going in the running game. 3rd and 3 now. What are we going to do? Lindsay? Is that Lindsay in the backfield? Or Freeman? Can't tell from here. It's Lindsay. Keenum to throw. Dances. Oh! Throws to Tim Patrick, who cannot reel in the one-handed grab. So not a 3-and-out, but another big stop for the 49ers. The Broncos offense struggling to get anything going. Yeah, if there wasn't pressure there, Keenum could have gotten that throw off to Patrick earlier. He would have had that. So Niners defensive line really should be credited with that incompletion. So around the 20, the Niners will get the ball after we return from commercial break. San Francisco up 3-0. Very close game so far. But the 49ers, they've been able to move the ball against the Broncos defense. We're going to need the Broncos defense to make a turnover, get a turnover. Got Eagles, Cowboys. Eagles running back Adams. Big run. This guy Adams had a couple big games for the Eagles. It's crazy to think the Chargers and the Chiefs, if the Chargers win today, they will both have better records than the Patriots. Oh, a giant rock is back. $1.99 super chat from a giant rock who was giving my eyes crap earlier. I don't think I forgot about that giant rock. Look how clean those eyes are. Now, I got nose hair. You want me to show you that nose hair? You're going to get a lot of that, giant rock. Commercial break here for Broncos 49ers. Not a lot happening in this game so far. Checking in on red zone. Chargers up 7-3 in Cincinnati. Rivers completes one. Is that Eckler or is that Jackson? That's Eckler with the big gain for the Chargers. I think Melvin Gordon's still hurt. The Lions and Cardinals, huh? That game's probably about as bad as this Broncos 49ers game right now. White powder under my left nostril. That is not correct. We are not promoting cocaine here today. Cocaine Mondays are what I promote to Giant Rock with another $1.99 super chat. You'll need more than $1.99 to buy that powder. Know what I mean, Giant Rock? There, you can see the playoff picture right now. That Houston loss today really hurts them because they have the same record as the Patriots. If the Texans could have won, they would have been ahead of New England. Mullens throws wide open. Marquise Goodwin tackled quickly by Darian Stewart. Giant Rock, another $1.99 super chat. Best Scarface impression? Question mark. Say hello to my little friend. Pretty good. 1st and 10 for the Niners at the 32-yard line. Again, I really think the Broncos need to make a play to get something going for their offense. Fumble, sack, interception, tackle for a loss by Shelby Harris. Minute 20 left in this first as it winds down. We felt like this might be a close game, and so far, that is true. Do a Fortnite stream. I don't even have Fortnite. I've been playing Red Dead 2 in the little free time that I do have. And now you're asking me to take that little free time and turn it into work? Maybe once the football season's over. Oh, Von Miller, way offsides. Way offsides. He timed that one incorrectly. They call it neutral zone infraction. Bears or Rams? I think the Rams are going to win. But, I mean, that should be a good game. Is that tonight's game or is that Monday night? That's Monday night. Well, that's a great Monday night game. 2nd and 6. Mullens going to throw. Dances around, finds a George Kittle who outruns Darian Stewart. Misses a Roby misses another tackle. Jesus Christ. Wow. Every week. I mean, how often do we say this? Darian Stewart in combination with Bradley Roby make big mistake. That Stewart overplays the coverage. Then he can't catch him. And then Bradley Roby comes in for the tackle and just bounces off of Kittle like a fucking pinball. So the Niners will be in striking distance after this commercial break into the first freaking quarter. It's the second quarter. The Broncos have had many turnarounds. Yeah, no, we got to just wait. We got to wait. It's going to be a long game, long day. We got Trazer, 2KO, $5 super chat, sad boy from Pueblo. Go Pueblo. I will always support Pueblo, sad boy. Trazer, 2KO. P-Town, P-Money. I just had some green chili for lunch, so got Pueblo in my heart. That's my Matthew McConaughey impression from Wolf of Wall Street.
George Kittle receiving congratulations from his teammates and fans here in Santa Clara. He just set the
987 receiving yards for Kittle. Passes Vernon Davis.
He's got the 49ers knocking on the door here to start the second quarter. Already up 3-0. Wilson on the counter. Wilson puts into Todd Davis. It's a couple of yards, but what it starts with this game for Kittle, who already has 94 yards receiving. And when you look at
Damn. Kittle's almost got 100 receiving yards already. Well, let's see if the Broncos' goal line defense can hold. As many big plays as the Broncos' defense has given up this season, the one area they've been pretty good in is the red zone. Derek Wolfe exits the field. He's playing with fucked up ribs right now. That dude is tough. Derek Wolfe's a beast, man. I'm sure if he took one shot to the ribs, it's got to feel like being stabbed in the chest. 2nd and 5 for San Francisco. Pitch out to Wilson, who is tackled by Zach Kerr. Nice play by Kerr. 3rd down. Here we go. Stop him here. Stop him here. Yeah, the Miami win was sweet. We called it live here, guys. That was a while ago. You missed me screaming like a girl when the Dolphins won. 3rd and 2. Come on. Nick Mullens puts in his clear mouthpiece. Shotgun. Broncos defense shifting around. Little, oh! Bradley Chubb. I think that's a sack. Huge play. Bradley Chubb, third down. Just bulldozes his blocker, knocks down Nick Mullens. Huge play to hold San Francisco to a field goal attempt, which they make. 6-0 lead for the Niners. That's a huge play. Huge play. One touchdown, and the Broncos have the lead. So with that sack, which I believe they will credit Bradley Chubb, that should give him 11 on the season. And he is chasing that Jevon Kearse sack record. Von Miller had 11 and a half sacks as a rookie, so only a half sack away from catching Von. $6-0. Oh, I missed a super chat. I did. We got your pal Lancelot. Get Chubb, BB, I, tongue, I, emoji. Thank you, Lancelot. Thank you very much. All right. The Broncos offense, we know. Sometimes it takes them a quarter. Sometimes it takes them a half to get going. Sometimes it takes them 3 quarters, and they just need 1 quarter to win the game. It's happened a few times this year. Eagles, Cowboys still tied 0-0. Andrew Luck, 399 passing yards today. It's the most yards next to Patrick Mahomes and then Tom Brady. Ooh, Michael Bennett sacks Dak Prescott. Oh, what's this Steelers update? Steelers, Raiders. Derek Carr sacked. Raiders do have a 7-0 lead right now. Stephon Tuitt sacks Carr. Now we've got Brendan Langley back to return the kick. Langley, of course, back on the active roster after the release of Adam Jones, the injury to Chris Harris Jr., Broncos secondary, very thin. Langley taking it from the 5, finds a seam, gets to the 21, fumbles the ball, recovered by Sua Cravens. And yes, these curtains are lit. ESPN, NFL Network ain't got shit on the That's Good Sports curtains. Can't fumble, Langley. Be my Christmas Valentine. $2 super chat from Sorry I Pooted. Okay, I can agree to that. Spencer B, haven't been able to get into the stream to donate for Pats win. Your videos are only ones make me laugh while roasting the Pats. Keep up the good work. Thank you for that super chat. End around to Tim Patrick. Picks up the first. There we go. And a flag. Spencer B, thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Jack Doherty, $5. How good did it feel beating Urinating Tree in a bet? What did I bet him? Ooh, tripping on the defense. That's a 15-yarder. 15-yarder. There we go. So an end around plus a tripping equals the biggest offensive play for the Broncos. 21 yards, I guess. Hand off to Phillip Lindsay. Nothing going. That fumble by Brendan Langley. I mean, the Broncos drafted him last year. He's been on and off the practice squad, trying to earn a spot on this team. Fumbling on special teams plays like that is not going to help his case. Second and 9. Broncos have yet to establish their run game. Jano in motion. Fake pitch out. Keenum rolling. Gets his man. Is that Tim Patrick? Yes, it is. First down for the Broncos. Those are the plays you want to see. Little play action. Keenum on the run. Rolling out. Tim Patrick comes open. That's how you want to use Case Keenum. Jack, $5 super chat. The Steelers win. Didn't get you that free ad in the end of this video. You okay? We didn't make an official bet, but since they played the Broncos, he asked if I wanted to do something for that video. So since he was doing Days of Our Steelers, I did the Bold and the Broncos. If anybody missed urinating tree, ooh, is that a pick? Did that touch the ground? 49ers might have picked that one off. Where? Show us the other angle. All right. Got a San Francisco challenge. They're going to see if that ball touched the ground. Go to NFL Streams Reddit for a ton of different streams. Yes, that is good advice. If you're looking for an actual game stream, NFL Reddit. But if you are enjoying this live stream, you can do this to the video. You can say thumbs up to it. Thumbs up to this video.
I will send you those photos.
Just rank my thumb. Is that a good thumb? Or a weird thumb? I don't know. Thumbs are very strange. Not going to be enough to overturn the call. I think you might be right. I would like to see another angle on that. We got to see if that ball kind of bounces off the ground at all. But we're waiting for a 49ers possible interception. Would I rather reverse all injuries or trade our defense for the 2015 defense? I mean, 2015 defense was magical. I would take the 2015 defense back. But then does that mean Chris Harris still gets hurt? Because that's not good even for that defense. I don't know. Yeah, it was ruled incomplete. San Francisco's challenging it. We'll see what happens.
This is how it made me feel. It was like that feeling when you're mowing the lawn on a sunny day, and without even trying, you end up with one last.
Kind of getting used to these slow first halves for the Broncos, aren't we? Raiders still ahead of the Steelers. And the Steelers have traditionally played pretty bad in Oakland. Do they continue that tradition? Oh, I got Nathan Peterman back in here. Nice. How long does it take you to make a video? Depends on the video. I'll get the Broncos recap up today, so I'm taking notes as we go along. Write it. But like the recaps of all the games, like tomorrow when I recap all the games, that's a 12, 14-hour process. Jesse Alvarado, $5 super chat. Merry Christmas, Brandon. What are your Christmas plans? And what are you getting for your wife? Oh. Well, she's in the same room as me, so I can't tell you what I'm getting her. But Christmas plans are just hanging out with the family. Broncos play on Christmas Eve, which really sucks. I won't be able to review the game or probably even stream it because I'll be spending time with my family. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. They're at the 45-yard line. Keenum shotgun. What do we got here? He's got time. Under pressure. Moving. Sacked. I said he has time and then immediately regretted saying that. There's a flag. What's it going to be holding on the offense? They didn't even hold right. Yeah. Yeah, Bowles gets worked. Interior pressure. That's where the 49ers are good. Broncos offense not getting business done. Another Wadman punt. That's a good one. Another flag on special teams. Like, just don't. This is going to be another hold. Ooh, they hit Wadman?
Is Denver's special teams coach, first season with the Broncos.
We got running into the punter here. Is that what we got? That's a 5-yarder.
So it's running into the kick, right? 57, looked like it was 53 to Zacha.
Kazacha. That's a cool last name. Penalty on Kazacha. So that 5-yard penalty just puts the Broncos in a 4th and 13. They're going to punt it again. Yeah, I'm not sure why you'd re-punt here if you could add the 5-yard penalty to what they had last time. Takes a Niners bounce, so they'll be pinned at the 15. Now we got to hope again for a defensive play. The difference these last few weeks in the Broncos' victories is the defense has caused turnovers, right? So far, the 49ers have been safe with the ball. They've moved it effectively. And even though they haven't scored touchdowns, they put points on the board. We need that to change. We need Nick Mullens to make a mistake. Fun Toys Playtime. Thank you for the comment, man. I enjoy making you videos. Mullens back to throw. Wide open. George Kittle is going to go all the way. Jesus Christ. 85-yard touchdown for George Kittle. Oh, my God. Who the fuck was Todd Davis telling him Darian Stewart running past him? Well, that puts San Francisco up 13-0. Wow. So George Kittle was wide open. I don't know how the Broncos don't. I don't know how you're not focused in on the 49ers' best receiving weapon for the season. Nobody was covering him. Nobody tried to cover him there. He was wide open, and then he outran every player on the Broncos defense. It's pathetic. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating to see blown plays like that. Even without Chris Harris Jr. in the lineup, like there's no excuse there because Harris wouldn't have been covering Kittle. Oh, boy. That's embarrassing. Yes, there's a lot of football left. 2 touchdowns. The Broncos would have the lead. Not over yet, but plays like that are defeating. You had San Francisco backed up on the 15-yard line, and in one play, you give them a touchdown. We'll see what happens. This is like if the Broncos lose the game, it'll be like the most Broncos thing to happen in recent time. The Vance Joseph era. We should have hired Kyle. I would agree with that. What am I going to do for 100,000 subs? I'm going to keep working my ass off to get to 250K, to get to 1 million, and to take over the world. I don't know. I haven't had time to. I have a regiment through the week. Hopefully, maybe this week I can get some sort of thank you for the 100,000 subs video up. I would love to do it. Football season gets crazier and crazier every year. All right. Booker returns it to the 25. So you've got Stewart on the field. You've got Simmons, Roby. You've got a guy covering nobody on one side of the field. George Kittle. All right, 1st and 10. Broncos need a touchdown drive here. Keenum's got time. Misfires to Phillip Lindsay. It's a bad throw. Keenum's not good on those short throws. Seen him miss quite a few of those this season. He just doesn't put the touch on it. 2nd and 10. Niners up 13-0. 9:35 in the second quarter here. Single back, Phillip Lindsay. Running game has been nothing. Handoff to Lindsay, who is tackled for no gain. Arik Armstead in the backfield trips Lindsay up before he can get back barely to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. So 2 plays, 0 yards for the Broncos offense, and now they're in a 3rd and long. Oh, yeah. Just saw the 34-33 Miami Patriots score again. At least we have that. Keenum throws. Ooh. To Lindsay or to Booker. Gets lit up. Antoine Exum lights him up. What do we got? We get a late hit on the QB. Yep, roughing the passer. Is that Armstead? No, that's Solomon Thomas, second-year player, third overall pick. Let's see. Yeah. That's a bullshit call, but we're going to take it as Broncos fans. Keeps the drive alive. So far, 2 49ers penalties have been the biggest help for the Broncos offense. Keenum throws to Courtland Sutton. That's his second target of the day, first reception.
Shanahan got a penalty last week up in Seattle. Choice words for one of the officials.
Pitch out to Lindsay. Tripped up for a 4 or 5 yard loss. So here's what we're seeing, okay? We're seeing the 49ers shut down the Broncos' run game. And without that, the Broncos' offense does not function. Aaron Strong, $8 super chat. This would be better if you were drunk. Yeah, might have to get drunk to make it through the second half of this game. 3rd and 9 for the Broncos. They're going to have to rely on Keenum throwing it because they can't get anything going on the ground. Under pressure, Keenum rolls, takes off running, picks up the first down with his legs, and slides. There you go, Case. There you go, Case. First down was the case that they gave me. Get it? Keenum back to throw here. Out to DaeSean Hamilton, who is tackled for a loss. How many times have I said that? Tackled for a loss today. Too many. Too many. Second and 11. Broncos need a big play. They need a big play. A mistake from the 49ers defense would help them. Oh, and it's a bad snap, and Keenum gets rid of it. Oh, they're saying Keenum was down? Did he get it past the line of scrimmage? Jesus. So a bad snap there. Keenum gets rid of it, but doesn't get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, so they call it intentional grounding. So Matt Breida being out. Maybe a little bit of an issue. 3rd and 26 here for the Broncos. What do? What do you call on 3rd and 26? Quick pass to Phillip Lindsay, who's tackled after about a 5-yard gain. Man. 49ers just outplaying the Broncos right now. So Wadman back into punt again on 4th and 22. Smart call for the punt there. Oh. That'll be a touchback for the 49ers. Ashley Stevens, can we have Tebow back? No. No, we can't. I don't think Tebow would help this team. So there's 5:22 left in the second quarter. Derek Wolf's back in the game. Probably just playing through terrible, terrible pain right now. Oh, there's a concussion there checking out on him. Not his ribs, which he's playing with injured ribs. 49ers, I don't know why they wouldn't just throw it to George Kittle here. It's a pitch, left side. Williams tackled, picks up a yard. And the Niners taking advantage of weak Broncos secondary, made even weaker by the Chris Harris Jr. injury. What was that? Kittle 1 yard short of most receiving yards in the game there for the Niners. Incomplete pass. Looking for the other tight end, Brent Selleck, the old man. Josie Jewell in coverage. Defends the ball with his back. Great play by Josie Jewell. Using that back. Third and 9. Can the Broncos stop the Niners on third down? Nope. Kyle Juszczyk finds his way for a 15, 20-yard gain there. Oh, it's just a nice play design by probably Kyle Shanahan there. Nick Mullens, 10 of 15, 226 yards and a touchdown. Broncos have 26 passing yards to San Francisco's 218. And San Francisco continues just to play smart football, not making mistakes. Pick up 6 yards on first down there. Williams, the Williams men. Oh, Lions up 3-0 on the Cardinals. Big news coming out of that game. Chargers up 14-6 over the Bengals. Mullens rolling out. Goes back across his body. Caught by the lineman. Joe Staley, the left tackle, gets a catch. I don't even think it's a gain, but just seeing how happy Staley is, that's pretty cool. Third and 8. Mullens rolling. Gets the pass off. There is a flag and a fumble. Darian Stewart recovers the fumble. Now, if this is holding on San Francisco, that should remain Broncos ball. If this is holding on San Francisco, this should remain the Broncos ball. Ashley Stevens, $2 super chat. Fine. Screw it. No Tebow. Give me Orton. Orton. A little bit stiffer version of Case Keenum. Oh, this is going to be defensive interference. Sua Cravens holding George Kittle. God damn it. Negates the fumble. Can't catch a break. Aaron Strong, $2 super chat. I think Ashley is on to something here. Oh.
Staley, his first catch in 2013 in his third career. Second. 20 to go.
Mullens throws. Wobbly ball got hit at the line. Could have been picked off, but it's not. Who got a hand on this? Ugh. I still didn't see who tipped it. Shelby Harris. Shelby, the beast, got his hands on that ball. 2nd and 10, 2:15 left in the second quarter. Niners up 13-0. Thumbs up this video if you want something to happen for the Broncos. Just a thumbs up. Handoff here. A little delayed give. Goes for 3 or 4. So that'll be a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 for San Francisco. They've been converting a lot on 3rd down. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. And we'll see if they can convert it after the commercial break. I'll check with Red Zone. Let's see what we got. Red Zone. Wolf got his hands on it? Okay. I'll look. I'll look to see if it was Wolf. Cowboys up 3-0 on the Eagles. This is a grinded out divisional game for these teams.
Yeah, we decided to come back to this Dallas drive because Ezekiel Elliott on the toss pitch with an option pitch actually looked like Dak flipped it out there with his thumb down. So take it and run with it. 10-yard pickup for Zeke. Starting to chew up some yardage right now. 72 yards for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, Rod Smith, spin move. Big run for the Cowboys. Eagles are 6-6 like the Broncos. That's coming off a Super Bowl win. Got Clint Eastwood as the mule, the drug trafficking mule. $4.99 super chat coming in from Landon Chantry. You are my favorite. Just wanted to let you know. Thanks for making the crappy Broncos season fun. You are welcome, Landry. Thank you for the super chat. Much obliged. Why the deer headlights look? I don't know. That's just my face. It's just my face. Clint is one old-looking mug. He's not just old-looking. Clint Eastwood is very old. Final 2 minutes of the first half here for the Broncos 49ers. We're in commercial break, waiting to see if the Broncos can stop the 49ers on 3rd down and get any sort of points before half. San Francisco up 13-0. Broncos defense has just been destroyed by George Kittle. It's got 179 receiving yards, a giant 85-yard touchdown, and we're just holding on for dear life as Broncos fans at this point. A loss here doesn't put them out of the playoff race, but it hurts their chances significantly. All right, back from the 2-minute warning. 49ers at the 49-yard line. Interesting. Mullens gets sacked by Von Miller. Doesn't see the pressure coming. Broncos should take a timeout. They do. Big play by Miller. Ryan Gordon coming in. $5 super chat. Go Chiefs. We were actually rooting for the Chiefs today, Ryan. So thank you for defeating Baltimore. Although it looks like the Broncos could waste that opportunity. Big sack by Von Miller. That is Von Miller's 13th and a half sack. I think Aaron Donald right now is the NFL sack leader. I think he has 14 and a half or something. At least it was heading into today. I believe the 49ers got the ball first, but I could be wrong. Yeah, San Francisco got the ball first. They kicked a field goal, and then the Broncos went 3 and out. So the Broncos will get the ball after half. If they could even kick a field goal here, that would be positive for them heading into the half. Now we got a Lowe's commercial. Tough guy building the motorcycle. Just going to get some more man tools. That Lowe's guy you see right now, if you're watching, is what I would look like if I were actually a man. All right. What do the Broncos do here? Minute 48. They've got 2 timeouts in the bank. They have nothing offensively. They haven't been able to run the ball. They got to go 79 yards for a touchdown, but just need to get into field goal range. Keenum looking to throw. Oh, and he had a wide open. He had DaeSean Hamilton. He threw to the wrong guy. There is a flag, though. We got defensive pass interference. Defensive holding. 5 yards. Not the kind of yards we need, but it does give the Broncos a first down. That's on Richie Sherman, otherwise known as Richard Sherman. Score is 13-0, San Francisco over the Broncos. 1:43 left in the first half here. Keenum's got Booker next to him in the backfield. Booker goes in the middle, dumps off to Booker, spins his way, picks up 7. Broncos need to run the hurry up here. Keenum doing this, whatever that means. Probably means get me 8 yards. Keenum to throw, pressure coming, dumps it into the dirt. Jesse Sparks, $1 super chat. Thank you, Jesse. No, I will be doing just half of this game. I do apologize. And heads up, I won't be able to live stream the Broncos-Browns game because it's on Saturday. We've got a holiday event to attend. I'm really pissed off at the NFL for scheduling the Broncos on a Saturday night during Christmas season. 3rd and 3 here for the Broncos. Desperately trying to get something together. Keenum is rolling. Pressure's coming. He escapes it. Looking to throw. Throws it away. Has to throw it away. And now the Broncos have to punt. 49ers have 2 timeouts. Now they could score. Ryan Gordon, $2. Broncos need to draft a QB. Think you're right, Ryan. They definitely need a quarterback. Keenum's he's average. He's an average quarterback. Another Wadman punt. That's his 5th punt of the game. Fielded about the 27. So San Francisco is going to have 1:07 to presumably try to get into field goal range themselves. The Broncos need Chad Kelly back. At this point, I would take Chad Kelly back. Just see what he's got. I mean, what he did isn't worse than Reuben Foster. Not even close. But I don't think Chad Kelly's getting a second chance in Denver, guys. Mullens looking to throw. Gets it up to Kendrick. Kendrick's Bourne of the Bourne supremacy, of the Bourne legacy, of the Bourne ultimatum. Mullens looking to throw again, dancing around, dumps it into the dirt. They just said Mullens has 233 passing yards. That's most of those yards going to his tight end, George Kittle. Garrett Ridgway, $3.99 super chat. Here's some money because I'm sad. Thank you, Garrett. I hope you don't just give away money every time you're sad. That might make you broke one day. But if it's an exception for the rule today, much appreciated, Garrett. 2nd and 10. San Francisco, 46 seconds left. They send their running back out of the backfield. Mullens is alone. Broncos encroachment, going to get flagged. Von Miller again, trying to time that snap. That is the second time he's jumped today. Neutral zone infraction. Broncos Manning, $2 super chat. Just wanted to let us know. Time to smoke some weed after this shit show. You do you, Bronco Manning. You got to get your fix. Ryan Gordon, very giving Chiefs fan, another $5 super chat. Even though I'm born and raised in KC, I still love your channel, which is why I donate. Ryan, you're a fine, fine man. I appreciate your support here, and I'm very happy for your win today. Mullens throws incomplete, and a very late flag. Cravens are going to call for what? Pass interference here? Yeah, I guess. He did put his hands on him before the ball got there. Cravens is upset. Sue is upset. They can't pull Sue Cravens out. They don't have enough people in the secondary to play without him. 42 seconds. Fresh set of downs for San Francisco. Mullens alone. This time, looks like Zach Kerr jumps off sides. Free play for Nick Mullens. He gets it to Bourne. Shelby Harris holding his elbow on that play. But another penalty for the Broncos.
Looks like Zach Kerr.
Yeah, it was Zach Kerr. I already said it. Offside, Zach Kerr. You've got encroachment, you've got offsides, and you've got neutral zone infraction. I still don't know the difference between any of those three. They all just mean the defense jumps. Robbie Gould. I think it's Robbie Gould. Mullens throwing again. He's got time. He's got his man. It's George Kittle. That catch, I believe, puts him over the record. Most yards by a tight end in SF history for Georgie Kittle.
You've got 30 seconds, so you're really looking at a chance with your timeout. You'll probably run about 3 plays.
192 yards for Kittle on the day. He passes Vernon Davis with the previous record of 180 set in 2013. Broncos can pull it out. They're only down by 13, so of course they're not out of this game, but they're just not doing anything right. Ashley Stevens wanted to congratulate you on 100,000 subs. Nice job. Thank you, Ashley, for your $5 super chat. Multiple super chats today, Ashley. Really appreciate all of your guys' support. Ball tipped at the line on the Nick Mullens throw. Harris tipped it. Shelby Harris, man. He might be the most underrated Broncos defensive player they have. That's like the third or fourth batted pass for the Broncos today, which without those, who knows how many yards George Kittle would have. All right, 26 seconds. Mullens throws, lobs it up. George Kittle. That's over 200 yards for the 49ers tight end. Wow, that's embarrassing. George Kittle, 200 yards and a half. This time, Von Miller jumps again. Eric Knotts, $3 super chat. New coach and QB, fuck Tom Brady. I think I agree with all of those. Eric Knotts, thank you for the super chat. $2 Trent Borland super chat. Elway and Vance need to go, and Lindsay still needs the ball. True. Von Miller jumps off sides. This team's just playing undisciplined football today. First and 5. Niners dump it out to Williams. They take it down to the 4-yard line. They use their final timeout. So I thought, worst case scenario, San Francisco would kick a field goal before the half. Now, looks like they might score a touchdown. Miller